Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood tarot reader, Amber. Alright, so I am here to finally do February energy for all signs. So we're going to go from Aries all the way down to Pisces, and I might even throw in a little collective at the end of there. So let's see how I'm feeling. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with Aries. Gonna shuffle them up. Bow on in. Okay. Well, two cards wanted to come on out. So you got the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Let's see if we can get one more. Cards have been popping out all day, and I appreciate this because it is easier for me to read because it's like, oh, they have specific things they want to say, and it's like a quicker little connection. I love it. Okay, cool. All right, so you got the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so my dear Aries, February is looking like single. All right, it's looking like I can do better all by myself. All right, you guys are embodying the Queen of Swords, so you're cutting out the situations that do not benefit you. Okay, so if you are at a job, you love it, but it's not good for you, it's time for you to go. Okay, you're cutting that out. You have someone that you love, you care for, but you know that the situation isn't great. You're going, you're leaving, all right? You're saying bye, okay? So this is what February is. You're finding the things that do bring you joy, and you're cutting out the things that don't, all right? Whew. For my Tauruses, apparently we're just going to do 4 cards now. This is what we're doing. We're doing 4 cards for the signs. You guys are the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Chariot card. So, Source, God, universe, whoever you worship, whoever you connect with, is trying to tell you that your rest and solitude lies in you moving on. It lies in you going ahead and taking the next step, all right? For some people, you need to just take a vacation, get out of town. Some people, you have to physically move, right? You need to move houses, move apartments. For a select few of you, universe, spirit is asking you to kind of go to a different place so they can actually talk to you, right? Spirit's trying to connect with you, and it's a lot easier to do that if you're in a place where it's quiet and where you feel like you can connect personally. First, though, it may be in the middle of the woods, amongst nature, in trees and plants. Some people, it may be by the water. Someone else, it may be like in a high place, like high and isolated. So I guess like on the roof of a building. But yeah. So the stability and the rest that you seek is within your reach, but you just gotta move on. You gotta get to the place where you can listen, right? And connect. All right, Geminis, you guys have the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Fool, and the 5 of Cups. Oh, this is a fun, thing. All right, so physical movement, right? Whenever I see 5 of Pentacles, it makes me think about a physical change, moving jobs, moving job locations, moving houses, physically getting out and moving locations. With the 3 of Cups beside that, right, it tells you that there's celebration. So when you move, I think it's an energy thing. I think it's that where you at currently, your physical location does not energetically match with you, or it would be a stronger match for you in your phase of life if you went to a different place, right? It might require you to move to a different town, a different area, start fresh at a new location if you're moving jobs, right? Because with the Full card here, it's like this fresh energy, a full of potential, right? So you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's next, all right? Some people, you have been passed up for an opportunity, or you decided to pass up an opportunity, right? You was offered a position and you passed it up, right? Or they decided to go ahead and give it to somebody else. Take it in stride, because that wasn't for you. That opportunity, that job, that circumstance, it wasn't for you. That situation was not for you. What is for you is coming up. The better opportunity is coming in, and you'll get it when you move locations, change locations. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Cancers. My dear watery friends. All right, babe. So you got the King of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Hangman, and the Ace of Wands. Which initially is kind of confusing, because how do you have cards of celebration, soulmates, and of being stuck in a situation or in one place for a while, and yet you're being told to make a decision or to start taking action, right? And that's a bit confusing to me, because it's like, whenever I see the Hangman, it's like, oh, you're in this situation because you need to learn a lesson. You need to stick around, and there's something you need to notice, something you need to gain, right? So, okay. Perhaps you are in this area, this situation, because you need to meet someone. For those of you who want to be on in love and such, I think that you're going to end up, your soulmate is in front of you, all right? And you got to shoot your shot, talk to them, get out of your shell, and talk to this person. Because if you don't take the initiative, you're going to be stuck in that same place. You're going to be like, oh, what if? Why did I not? And that person is going to move on, and you're going to be sitting here lovesick and stuff because you never tried. So I guess that's what this is trying to say. Your happily ever after can be, but you got to shoot your shot. You have to take the initiative. You have to go talk to that person, okay? So just go talk to them. All right, go talk to them. And being EM, as in them, right? So basically, just the spirits, universe is telling you, go shoot your shot. Your love is in your face, okay? Yeah. Also, side note, somebody pregnant. I I say that because of the Two of Cups, and sometimes when I have this card, I actually think about that. And if they're not pregnant, they are very fertile, right? So if you if you are someone who is quite fertile and like have a uterus, and yeah, so be sure to use protection if you don't want a little one. And if you do want a little one, hey, it's a good time to start trying. So yeah. Some people, you've been wondering why you've been wanting to have a baby for a while and trying, and it didn't happen with your old partner. It wasn't because you had issues. It's not because of your fertility. It's because they weren't the right person. That you have a different partner, someone who treats you better, someone who the energy is better suited to. Now it's easier. It's going to happen. Okay, so yeah. Take that. Y'all can't see, but my dog is sitting here looking at me, and I am sure he's judging me. Letting me know my dog is, in fact, a Cancer, and he's a very judgmental Cancer dog. So, yeah. Fine. All right. Leos, you guys have the Nine of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. Yes, I did just squint. Yes, your girl is blind. All right. Don't judge me. You know, what's here, you know, has perfect sight. Wait, so guys, one, please get out your head. Please do, because with the Eight of Swords, it tells me that the situation that you created for yourself and the dilemma or the conflict is in your mind. You see it as hopeless. It's not. I do recommend that you go find your reality check buddy. Go to that person who will often give you the reality check. So go to them, let them know your problem, and then let them give you the 3 solutions that they have for you, okay? Because there's multiple ways to get out of this situation, trust me. And I say that because with this Nine of Swords, it's like, that's my card of choose your weapon. So that means that you have the tools to make this thing happen, to get out of the situation. So make it happen. Pick up your sword and get going. Right? Some people, you may feel like there's an opportunity in place, but you don't think that you're worthy, or you think it's a little too hard to accomplish. That is BS. Yeah. So I need you to get over yourself. Yeah. Please get over yourself. And remember who you are. Adjust your crown. Review your credentials, okay? If that means you need to find somebody that's going to hype you up, quickly just ask them, hey, am I qualified for this thing? And let them hype you up so that you can remember that you can indeed do this thing, all right? All right. So, yeah. Lean on your support system, guys. I mean, and you're Leos, so your whole thing is confidence and showing off. So, you know, you guys are spontaneous. You guys are, well, not spontaneous. That's not what fits in here. But you guys are like initiators, okay? You guys are people of do, all right? You do. You take on challenges like it's nothing. Please act like it. All right. Love you. Virgos, you guys have the Tower card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Lover card. Oof. Okay, this is fun. All right, so with the Tower card here, a situation has ended abruptly, suddenly or dramatically or both, right? You're required to pick up the pieces and rebuild. And because you have to rebuild, now you have the opportunity and the chance to make it better, which I have faith in you. I know you can make it better. I know you can do more. Be careful not to let your emotions take over and rule you. Yeah. Don't let your emotions kind of like drive you to get overwhelmed. Okay, don't let your emotions overwhelm you. All right. There's a decision coming up that you're gonna have to make in regards to this thing. Like 2 paths to go. Say like either selling off your shares or selling off your business, allowing control to another person, giving a big amount of control to someone else, or continuing to stay independent. Really look at all of the situation, all the scenarios. Take a look at all of the solutions. Take a look at all of the options. Take a look at all of the options and then decide. All right. Libras. Okay, guys. So you have the Magician, Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. All right. So you are the Magician. You shape your reality. Whatever you want to get done, you can make it happen. So make it happen. Stop worrying, right? Because you know, one of the main rules of manifesting is that, well, the steps of manifesting. So you know that the steps of manifesting, is that you write your petition, right? You send it out. Then you give it the energy, and then you forget. You release, and you put in the work. But don't forget the release part, all right? Remember, it's just going to happen. It's going to happen. Don't worry about that. That is where the faith comes in, all right? Trust that what's coming in is going to be a long-term thing, all right? With this Ace of Pentacles, and you're starting in ground up, okay? This is going to be a slower paced thing. It's not going to pop off automatically. You will be required to put in the work. But like planting a tree, right? You give it time, nourishment, and then it bears you fruit continuously, right? So trust yourself, all right? Also, there's going to be some communication coming in. Maybe some communication of some opportunities. Yeah. So be on the lookout. You got some acceptance letters coming in. You have some offers coming in. All right. Scorpios. You guys have the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So because you walked away from some situation, something that does not serve you, you actually end up better off, right? So you win in the end. You win because now you're freed up for something better to come in, all right? Now you're freed up for a new job. Now you're freed up for a better relationship, for a better friend, for a better lover, right? You're freed up for a better car. You're freed up for a better deal, right? So if you was trying to get to the apartment you wanted, it was too high, or you went and visited it was not what you thought it would be. The staff weren't as nice, right? You looked at the reviews and it wasn't really happening. Okay, cool. So now you get to move on. So now you put in your application, you get accepted for another apartment, which is nicer and cheaper. So it's a win-win for you. Your luck is about to change, good friend. I love to see it. All right. So, my Sagittariuses, you guys have the Nine of Cups, the Empress, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands. All right. Whenever I see like the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, I automatically think I can do better all by myself. Right? You can do good all by yourself. You're great. You better by yourself. Right? Some of you're realizing that everything you need is actually within you. Everything you need, you actually have. Everything you want, you have. It may not look like what you thought it would, but you got it, okay? An example would be, you like, oh, I want a library in my house. And in your mind, you might have imagined this grand bookshelf, right? Or various bookshelves right by each other, filled all 4 shelves on each book case. Yeah. Filled to the brim. But what you have is actually a good or repurposed drawer, dresser, or small dresser with the little shelf on there, and you got that filled with books. You got a library. It ain't look like what you thought it would, but you have a library, right? So there's that. Also, a lot of you are coming into your power, and you're realizing that you have to go within and realize your full potential, your full power. There's a situation that's going to require you to actually look within yourself. It's going to require you to go into isolation. Yeah, you're going to be forced to go into isolation. And when you come out, you're going to be like this butterfly, metamorphosed, right? This big, beautiful butterfly out here doing things, right? Or this grand person, right? Because you have to go and work on you. You have to go and search within yourself. You have to realize what you want, what you can do, right? You have to look within and ask, oh, what can I do? How can I do this? What is my skill set? All right. Yeah. So. It's a lot of like ascension going on. So you feel like being by yourself, this one, that's okay. That's what it is. You just have the urge to go within and work on you. You'll come out soon. You're gonna come out of isolation soon. It's all good. All right, Capricorn. You guys have the Death card, the 7 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. All right. Don't be scared when you get the Death card. Does not mean there's a physical death. It means that there's a transformation. Okay. You have recently ended something. Relationship, romantic relationship. You left a job. Yeah, romantic relationship, or you left a job, and now you get bombarded with opportunities. Now all of a sudden, everybody wants you. Now you got 3 dates a week. All right. Now you done got 5 job offers, right? Because you decided to be free and your energy is open for more. All right. The next thing that you're going to get into, the next relationship, the next job that you're going to take, it may feel a little overwhelming. However, that will pass. Don't forget that you asked for this, okay? Take it in stride, all right? Breathe. Take breaks, okay? It is all for your good. It is all okay. You can do it. Remember, everything in moderation. So if you feel like you're starting to do a lot and it's getting a little overwhelming, slightly cut back. Don't overwork yourself. Take a break. Okay? Remember those words of February. Don't overwork yourself and take breaks. Maintain your work-life balance. Yeah. All right. Aquariuses. Okay, guys, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Wands and Judgment. Okay. Ooh. You got what you asked for. Universe is manifesting some things for you physically, right? You're starting to see it pop up. And for a lot of people, it's coming in a form of communication of people offering things to you. They're offering partnerships. They're offering opportunities. They're extending things to you. And it's mostly through communication. It's mostly through emails, word of mouth. It's like someone, your homegirl or a boss or a colleague that's like, hey, there's this institution. I partner with this organization. I work with this organization. We have this thing here. You should apply. Or I know that you're doing this and you express your interest. I work with these people, so go ahead and apply and I might have to pull your application. Or go talk to this person and we'll see about getting you on the team. We'll see about getting you in the organization, that kind of thing, right? Bear in mind that your life will not be the same, right? So when you accept this position, when you accept this opportunity, your life is going to be changed, okay? It won't go back. Does it go back? Oh. It's all pretty good, though. Good. Okay. Pisces. All right, so you guys have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands, all right? So because you've been open emotionally, the universe is taking that and they're giving you a change of perspective of how you view certain things. And when your mind changes and your emotions, when your mind and your mindset and your emotions line up, the world is your oyster, right? So because you're energetically open, because you're emotionally open, your mindset is open as well. Now you're attracting in opportunities for things that you want. Be advised that there will be a physical change, right? With this Five of Wands here, you'll be moving locations, you'll be moving jobs. If you work downtown, you'll probably be working in the Heights. You might be working in Midtown. You might be working on the West Side, right? You might be living in a different area now. And when you moving, you're embracing a different energy, right? You're around something different. So now your life is going to take a mode, right? In a different place, you're going to have a different energy. You're going to have a different kind of life. Trust me, I know. I know. All right, so that was February for Aries to Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and do a little collective. Collective. Oh, Lord. Thank you. All right. All right, guys. So we got the World card, the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So look. Did I say the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So your luck is changing, all right? Everybody's luck is changing. Your luck is changing. All right, just hold on, okay? Be advised that with this just change of luck, you will be required to take some steps. You will be required to put in some work, okay? You've done the faith thing, now you got to do the works. Cool? Cool. All right. Be wary of people returning in. If it is an old lover and you want to have a little fun, cool. You can have a little fun. Don't let that fun turn into something permanent, okay? If it is someone that's new, but they feel like you know them, you actually could. You might know that person. You might just, right? It's probably a soulmate, someone that was with you from past life, okay? That person might just be the person for you. Y'all might have returned and found each other again, okay? So that's probably your person. So, yeah, there we go. So that was the collective. I hope that these messages resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you for joining me. I do private readings. Private readings are available. Check your girl Facebook page. It is under Scorpio as well. See what I did there? But yeah, definitely go check that out. Thank you for rocking with me. I'll see y'all in the next